Hodak. Peace, love, light to Zohi, chaos, everything in between, and abundance to the family. I am Chief Asemiasi, Devleo Siliki, granting the keys of omnipresence to the collective. Gratitude to the four directions, gratitude to the seven principles, gratitude to the divine nine, gratitude to the dark mother 13th seat, gratitude to the 14 tribes, right? So, how's everybody feeling? We are back and better for episode 5 of Sabbath services and Sirius alignments. I'm getting the sage ready to smudge the space so that we can be in a space and place of divine love and wisdom. Gratitude for being present. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here rocking with yours truly. So my love for you is infinite and true. Hello. So get cozy, get comfortable. Focusing on the waters. Allow that which is to be and become the flow that you wish to be. Okay? Alrighty. We are now linked in on this Sabbath service and Sirius alignment. Welcome to episode 5, the Retribution TetRaBUTION Ray Day. So, we're going to be getting into a few things. Get into the stars, get into the love, get into the light, and we're going to flow. So, gratitude for being present with me. It's deeply appreciated. Gratitude is the superpower of the people. It's the superpower of the people. So, let's tap into the superpowers. Does everybody here know their superpower? Because I could fly, I could read minds. I'm a waterbender, a firebender, airbender, the avatar, all of that. Everything. And how do we become that? Because you is that too. You can do all those things too. Some of you. It depends on the blood. But we're not sacrificing no goats over here. We're rocking with the lamb. So, what are your superpowers? What are the things that you can do that create change and impact the people around you? Immediately, indirectly. What are the things that you do? You specifically that nobody else does the way that you do it. Affirmation, I 1818, I am loving everything that makes me one of a kind. Gratitude for the 1818 affirmation. Or 618, 618, that's your golden spiral. So, these golden ratios, right, spirals, they help us sink into the possibilities of our superpowers because we operate within this polarity or duad in a sense where there's the physical world and then there's the external astral plane or spiritual realm, right? And in the quote-unquote spiritual community, it gets a little chaotic because there's so many different beats. Because we exist as a cosmic symphony, a cosmic orchestra, a cosmic nobody. Cosmic fishes, cosmic seas, cosmic seers, cosmic galactic, multi-dimensional universes around the world in this realm. So, how did we become to get here? Because in order to figure out where we're going, let's figure out where we started. So, in the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites, another one bites, another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Alright, family. So, I got a confession to make. I have a confession to make, family. Y'all want to know what it is? I'm growing gills. The gills are growing in, family. No, it's not whatever Western science was trying to tell you or could try and predict about what's happening. I'm telling you what's happening to me because I know what's happening to me. I'm going Gil. Hold on, family. Excuse us for the brief intermission. You know, these technologies be technology-ing. See, just when we start getting into the good stuff, they don't want me to talk about my gills yet. But gratitude to those who got it. Now that we are ready and have refilled and restored our vessel with the fruit, electronic living fruits of nature, it's time to smudge the space and get into a space and place of creation and confirmation, syncretism. Synchronicity is flowing to you and to me so that we may begin to see the seas and the seashores that flow through the shores. Galore whores. Yeah, they got it go. That was kind of gory, wasn't it? Yeah, it get like that. Especially when you're dealing with these waters. Feel me? These water energies, gratitude to the secrecy, and the cities and place, be plans and comes with 30, those sweetest. Awesome. Gonna sage the place, smudge the energy so that we are now in one. Thank you for being present. Thank you for accepting me as I am, as I receive you as you are, as we grow together in divine love, light to Zoe and chaos, to bring forth the earth herself and our bodies into the ascension. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, how have you been living? How have you been tapping into your superpowers? How have you been tapping into your magic? How have you been experiencing? Peace, peace, peace to the family. How have you been experiencing life? Because for me, this was a very educational day on a personal level. See, when we're dealing with 18, oh look, 1823, 623, that's a 6-6 flip confirmation, right? So on this Sabbath Friday, it was very interesting to grow into new experience. And this experience came on the Sabbath energy, where Mars is now is in its home sign of Scorpio, and it kind of like falls into alignment with its Plutonian energy, and it's demanding transformation and change from us. And we must now be ready to fall into those. We must, cancel Catholic clear, we must be willing to expand and grow and create into those realms that we have been putting ourselves in. And the realms that we've been placing ourselves in have been allowing for so many different types of energies and beings to be in our space, to cause us all different types of mental chaos, physical chaos, like chaos. But it hasn't, even in chaos, there's still polarity, there's still duality, there's still two sides of the same coin. And in recognizing that, we must be able to operate on both sides of the coin, because it is one coin, and we must learn to integrate and harmonize our energies that we flow through on a daily basis. What does that look like? That looks like taking a deep breath sometimes. And it also looks like saying no. Because we've given ourselves to a lot of external entities and energies. For what? For what? Right. Because of all the things that have been placed outside of you and were told to you from external people and sources, but have you taken the time to really sit down and write? This is how my life is meant to be. This is how I know I want to be. This is how the people around me are meant to be. And this is how this will happen. Those tangible yet realistic, wild creations that your universe, your innerverse, the multiverse of you is screaming to create, and continuously placing external blockages, external fronts to keep you from seeing you. You gotta start building those true self, leveling the playing field between your higher self and your physical self, so that you guys can start seeing eye to eye and know that you are one. Know that your dark self and your light self are one. Still the same finger, it's different hands, the same finger. It's one finger. There's just two different hands. It's the same finger. And this is where we get the illusion of separation, where sometimes things are actually closer than they appear, or further than they appear, because we are reflecting each other's light. Now, when we go on into the afterlife, they say, in the Christian's perspective, right? They say, go into the light. If I'm light, well, I'm going into somebody else's light. You don't find that suspicious? I think that I'm going to go ahead and shine my own light, because that sounds like what's been happening for thousands and thousands of cycles, and solar rays, moon cycles, and generational traumas. And we going to put them together and pack them up to the left. They got to go now. It's time for them to go now. And in order for you to be able to get that up and out of here, that negative energy, the things that no longer serve you, the things that are holding you back, the things that you know are holding you back, and being able to say, fuck that job, fuck that rent, fuck the phone bill, fuck that car note, fuck the car insurance. Forgive me. But fuck everything around you that is not making you happy. That looks like your mama, your daddy, your kids, fuck them all. Figure out you. Because you did so many choices up until this very point in your moment, to where now it's chaotic and it's too many things and it's too many you got to deal with what's sitting right in front of your face. Deal with what's sitting right around you. Because oftentimes we looking for the answer, trying to flip and see where we went wrong. And the answer is right in our faces. So, getting into the TetRaBUTION of the rays of light, because in order for us to truly revolutionize and be in alignment with the ascension protocol, because there are multiple paths to the light, right? There is the descension, and then there's the ascension, where you get absorbed back into nothingness, or you become so great that you become everythingness, which is nothingness, because nothing is not one thing. So, choose your direction. And how are we going to navigate our directions? We're going to seek nature. We're going to listen to the shamans. We're going to go back to the people who have been taught by the mother to help the students of life, because this is the school of life. And some of us have graduated already, and we're here to help you, because we need teachers in the school, we need guides in the school. And for the transformation, for the revolution, we in the flesh with it, because the astral guides, y'all wasn't paying them enough attention. So now we have to sign up for these body experiences as well, so that we can be able to push peace and positivity. Okay? So where does that start with? That start with the wisdom of the wise women. Who are the wise women of your family? Who is your auntie, your great auntie, your aunt, your granny? Who are the women in your life that are supporting you? Un momento, por favor. Thank you for your patience, family. We are back and better. So, on this beautiful Ray Day, we're gonna get back into the alignment. Thank you to all the guidance, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides around us for leading us into the change and transformation. So, we're going to get back into it by sharing a transmission from Venus Day. So, we are grateful to be with our ancestors before us, known and unknown, to the spirit guides, cosmic family, galactic family, and again in the highest ascension program. The solar return energy cycle will be celebrated. We, servants of the Most High, are abundantly receiving, gracefully, and giving and healing those in need in the best way we can. Yours truly, Dev Leo, is an initiate into the High Council of Light, and I bring you the gems and the keys from the Light Council. So getting into the 0, because the Tet is the 10, which is the Satan, but there's also Ra, which is the Chariot, which is the light bringer, or your Lucifer, or your Illuminati. But these things have been demonized or demonized because they are here to trick you into illusion or perception of a perception of perspective, where it's a battle for your mind, really. And in this battle, you got to know who's on your team and who is preventing you from creating the reality that you know to be true. Gratitude. You know, this was one of those days where I was like, am I going to do this podcast? But I'm holding myself accountable, because I always want to show up as my best self, and I'm always doing my best. So however I choose to show up is me doing my best. So gratitude for guidance. So In further reflection from messages from Venus, the bright morning star shines and radiates the realm, communicating the fiery sun and Leo moon. We are living in gratitude, and we are living in benevolent love. We are releasing all toxic cycles and attracting the energies of the most benevolent love. I attract a consistent income stream. We attract consistent income streams. We attract consistent income streams because in this new reality where we're living in, the currency is now, the fee of the current is changing, and it's no longer going to be these fiat dollars. It will be attention, it will be time, it will be love. For the labor of love is where we will all find joy in our experience, to be experiencing the bliss of love. And in order for us to be able to get to bliss, we got to start talking to our bodies and healing our bodies, figuring out what our bodies need in order to be in alignment with the ascension. So, something real easy to try. Do a 3 or 4 day fast, 80% raw, right? Use detox teas, use supplements, because these things will start to remove the receptor blockers. The receptor blockers is what's holding you back from using your superpowers at will, at ease, on command, on demand. And once you get rid of the receptor blockers, that allows for more corrections to be made on a collective level. The corrections come from your DNA. Your DNA that they said was junk DNA, that ain't junk, that's information. And we want to be able to tap into that information on demand, on command, right now, in the present gift of now, eternal. And once we're getting these activations through these Sirius alignments, like days like today, where we are being imbued with intense blue cosmic wisdom. And this is the second wave of this energy that has first come on the November 5th gateway portal, where the alignment of Saturn stationing direct at 0 degrees created a Merkaba within the the planetary chart. We want love. And we want love. Yes, gratitude to the stars, the bars. The star bars. What are star bars? We'll tap into that later. Okay, but when Saturn moving into Saturn moving into Pisces at 0 degrees, allowed for the stars to create a Merkaba on the aspecting lines. And these aspecting lines have now fulfilled us with these wisdoms, and it's allowing for the collective to ascend in slow increments. And this is why we are being asked to set up those creations in the foundation for the realm that we will be experiencing. Because in order for you to experience this love and bliss and happiness, you must be the change first. It comes from the stars above. That's empowering you with these different energies, and it's hitting the collective, it's hitting the entire world, and it's up to you to really decipher and discern where you're going to be applying these different energies, all the different gamma rays that have been spoke about. This channel is art. For when you search God in the emoticon keyboard, the art board comes up. So in order for the artiste or the adept to paint a portrait for Sirius alignments, we advise questioning the art. Because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And in your being, we hold our own keys and wisdoms. So allow the wisdom that is being transmuted through you to soar and shine on the rest of the collective, so that we may all profit and benefit together, and become your own prophet of prophetic wisdom and changes, and lead yourself, lead your body, lead Visake, lead your earth into higher states of ascension in life. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude to all those now, eternal, and in the future, and in the past. May these messages be felt and heard with gratitude and love. Dos sweetest, dos sweetest, dos sweetest. I am eternally grateful for your existence and transmission.